Hey folks, welcome back to our Alpha 14 Brutal Difficulty playthrough. Let's get started. Alright, we are... shows that Corey is in battle stations. I think we just left a sector that had an enemy ship in it. We have an unexplored derelict that we need to check out. And all of our stuff is off. All of our lights and stuff are off for some reason. I think that'll all fix itself once we continue. There we go. Oops. Just click there. I meant to left click on this little green icon, and I clicked on the space next to it instead. So we're going to check out this derelict first, see what's there, clear that out. And when we're done with that, we're going to do some mining and salvaging and so forth. Some good money here, and it looks like there's no aliens on board. These guys had two logistics robot stations. I'm jealous. It's too bad we can't bring them on board with us. Alright, we got 2 energy crystals and an energy rod. By the way, let's think about our research. I think we need the basic power capacity node in order to have industry, maybe. Or no, this is like the battery, the power capacity node. I think we should think about moving that back in the list here because we don't have the same demand on blue crystals as we did in the previous version of the game. I think what I want to do instead is we got basic botany. We could start working our way toward advanced nutrition, but I don't think we necessarily need to go that route yet. We could actually work on basic shields, that would be interesting, but I think we're probably better off doing either item fabricator or more likely industry. So we're going to stick the metal refinery in our list here. And the chemical refinery. Let's do the chemical refinery first, I think. Okay, so it's we actually need the research workbench in order to get the refinery unless we find a science station and we're able to use it. I'm going to move this down in the list. We don't necessarily need an energy refinery right away. And then I'm going to put industry 2. So I'm just stacking up a list of things in the order that we want to do them roughly. So this is our path to tech blocks. And then somewhere along the way, we want to get botany, advanced nutrition, and artificial meat. Eventually we're going to want to upgrade our generators as well. And then we also want shields. So those are kind of our first couple of priorities here. The question is, what order do we do them in? I want to do the chemical refinery. The problem with the chemical refinery is that it takes experiments. We have to use up raw chemicals in order to do that, which isn't... the raw chemical usage isn't too bad. But more importantly, we have to build a workbench first, and that costs us tech blocks. So it probably makes some sense for us to try to figure out what research we can get done that doesn't require experiments first. So let's look at the metal refinery. So I'm going to move... I think I want to get the research for the workbench done, but I also want to get the assembler into the queue soon, so we can do an assembler without having a whole bunch of research done. Okay, I think this is good. I'm gonna let's bump the research workbench down a little, and we'll bump it up later if we need to. So we're starting heading towards the assembler, and then we're gonna at some point bump nutrition up in the list. I think probably after the assembler. Let's see what kind of experiments we need for advanced nutrition. We do need experiments for advanced nutrition, so we could do botany 2, though. before we do the workbench. And I think we want the power capacity node around the time that we get shields. Okay, this is going to be our order for now. Always revisit that later, as we need to change our priorities. So basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out how we can maximize our profit without spending resources doing experiments on the research workbench. And then once we get enough resources that we can afford to do stuff on the workbench, then we're going to dip into more complicated research and get stuff like tech block manufacturing online. Nope. These guys are killing each other. Stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna put you guys on opposite shifts so you can't talk to each other anymore. Right, here's what we're gonna do, both of you. Let's put that in the oxygen first, that's fine. You clean up the blood, that's fine. Okay, now we're gonna have you guys both go to bed and think about what you've done. Yeah, the problem is they're having nutrient deficiencies left and right. There's not much we can do about it right now, though, is the thing. What we could think about doing is have the crew work on different shifts so they don't get into fights with each other. Let's look at our relationships here. So, Corey gets along with Edward. Nadia doesn't get along with anybody, so let's put her on a different shift. Wasn't it Edward and Corey that were fighting? It says they have a good relationship, but they were fighting with each other. I don't know what that's about. See what types of scrap we have. We actually have a lot of hull scrap. Maybe let's... I'm going to deprioritize them for scrap because we've got a bunch of that already. And I don't think we care so much about tech scrap. We want to get some soft scrap, energy scrap, and hull scrap. We don't necessarily need energy scrap either, actually. Corey is starving is what's going on here. He's got a chronic wound that needs a medical bed to heal. It's really unfortunate. There's not much we can do about it. We might have to buy some food just to get everybody healthy. We might have to also pay some money for medical services from a passing military ship or something. Actually, the medical services would knock out two birds with one stone because they would give us IV fluids that will also solve our nutrition issues in the short term. Okay, the starvation debuff has gone away, so that's good. I think these guys both need to rest a little bit more, though. Unable to do maintenance on algae dispenser. What does this have an insufficient amount of? We're not out of water, so I'm not sure what it's saying insufficient available resources about. Okay, it's just the kitchen resources that it's complaining about. I think that's it. We could actually think about putting this in the... Let me check what the comfort stats are like on the algae dispenser. 10, 10, minus 20. I actually think we're going to put the algae dispenser over in the bridge section, because that gets rid of this weird notification that we have here. Let's get that done. These guys' healths are going down like crazy, and it's making me worried. I don't know if we're going to make it, guys. I mean, we technically have the technology for grow beds. The problem is we don't have any water right now. That's our obstacle that's preventing us from doing that. Maybe what we need to do is curtail our salvaging and go buy some water, because we do have the money. So maybe we're gonna buy like 1 or 2 units of food, maybe, and some water, I think, and then definitely some tech blocks. Okay, Corey, you're not doing anything currently, so you're gonna rest for like 2 hours. Nadia, you're doing research. That's okay, but we probably want you to rest too, I think. Or maybe just 1 hour. Same for Corey. Because I think they're about to get to the end of their day here. It's really unfortunate that they got in a fist fight. I'm not sure if there's a way I could have prevented that, but... I really want to find somebody to trade with. We're going to spend a little bit of Hyperium to see if we can try to get that. We're not finding it, fortunately. So I'm going to go back to here, and we're going to check out this other derelict. Maybe we'll find some water or food here. And our guys are suffering from malnutrition, so we gotta wait. What is this now? That's a weird ship silhouette. They mentioned something about adding a ship from the lore. I think this is it. HSS Call Me Crazy. So I've never seen this before, guys. We're gonna see what happens. Hopefully it's not loaded with aliens or something. Let's see if we have any logs about the Call Me Crazy. We don't. Okay. See what happens. Gonna be on high alert here, because I don't know what we're about to get into. I don't know what the lore is around the ship. You know, if you're watching on Twitch and you know what this is about, because you've read the lore, not because you've been on the ship before, let me know. Okay, this ship looks like it's in pristine condition, except for this one hole in the aft section of the ship. I wonder if they were attacked by pirates. There's a cryopod here. Is that operational? There's nobody inside. Must be another one over here, because it looks like this is the same shape of room. That one's also empty. There's not aliens over here. Okay, we do see an alien here. Nothing too crazy yet, though. We're gonna back up to here for now. This is the only way they can come through, so we'll have ample time to move if we can't take them out. Yep, yeah, and sure enough, we gotta move. Alright, Corey, do your thing. Act natural. Don't make the bugs suspicious. Okay, we got that. Okay, here we got another one coming. Aim better, guys. Come on. Your teammate's life is depending on you. There we go. Gotta go this way in case there's another one waiting right around the corner here. We don't see another one, though. Okay, we see that guy. Oh, wait. Hello, friends. So nice to meet you. Would you like some bullets? We have lots of them. Fortunately. If we didn't have lots of them, I don't know what the heck we would do. Well, I mean, die, I guess. The one thing that we don't have a shortage of. You alien. Oh, this is painful. I think they maybe overdid it a little bit with the accuracy nerf when they revamped the skill system. mean, these guys all have 3 skill. They shouldn't be that terrible. Or I should say, not all. I mean, those 2 guys, both of them. We could, if we wanted to, go fight them in hand-to-hand combat with Corey, but that's just going to result in a bunch of permanent injuries, which we don't want. Come on. You can do it, buddy. Okay. Let's take everybody now, because I think we've cleared this center section. We got some free oxygen over here. We're going to take advantage of that. It's kind of a neat ship design. Corey, would you like to do the honors? Okay, we're good. Now, Corey, start opening doors and corners. Shoot better. You know what? Killing me. Okay, we cleared the starboard hallway. Got a data log. Let's see what the data log says. I want to find out what the... Doesn't say... I don't know. I was thinking that that data log was going to have a thing titled "Call Me Crazy," but that didn't seem to be the case. So this looks like it might be credits. Yes. I think we're going to move these 2 guys out here. Just take it slowly, methodically, patiently, doing our thing. Except for that one particular alien that just needed to be punched. That's just the way it is sometimes. Come on, guys. Oh, this kills me, but I have to do all this retreating. But you know what? Let's actually... I'm going to have my guys retreat in different directions. That's going to speed up the process by making him choose which one he wants to chase, and then the other one can start firing whichever one he doesn't choose. Okay, so we can get this guy, Nadia, to shoot at this guy while he's chasing the other guys. Killing me, guys. Okay, they're going after Corey. Corey's like, why me? Why me? This is absolutely killing me. We can go outside the airlock if we need the quick getaway. Okay. I think I'm gonna bug report this because I think the accuracy tuning is out of control. Let's see. What's their weapon skill? So Nadia has a weapon skill of 3. I have 2 crew members with weapons 3, and they can't hit anything whatsoever. It took me a solid 10 minutes to kill a single crawler with pistols. I know we want to make the higher level weapon skill balanced, but I think the accuracy penalty for low moderate skill is too much. Accuracy... Rather, the bonus is not enough, right? There's the one that let me... There we go. Accuracy penalty for low. Accuracy bonus for low. Moderate skill should be a little higher. Yeah, so I'm gonna put that in as a bug report. Okay, so I know they got a bunch of penalties going on, but I mean, come on. There's only so many bullets you could fire at one alien at point blank range without hitting it. Okay, we need to get back here for a couple of reasons. And I have these guys go get oxygen. And then Corey, you're gonna go this way. Did you guys get oxygen? There's no oxygen. There's only enough oxygen for one crew member in each thing, apparently. Oh shit. Okay, these guys have oxygen now. Let's have him go this way, actually. Damn it. Or Corey. Maybe he'll keep following Corey if I bring him past here in the right timing. Corey, why aren't you moving? Corey, thank you. Is he still gonna go after Corey? Okay, he did. Oh, thank goodness. Oh boy. It's a process, guys. Alright. I'm gonna go back up to the cafeteria zone here. Let's have Corey open a door. And another door. And another door, and then I think we're done. We found somebody in a pod. Problem is we can't really afford to feed them, but let's see what resources this ship is going to give us. We're getting 1 unit of food. I really want to get another crew member, but I also don't at the same time because all of our guys are already starving. So it's kind of a tough decision. Do we leave him? No, we need a 4th crew member. It's going to be a hardship when we go to hyperspace. Oh, God. Oh, Corey's dead. Corey's so dead. I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm sorry, Corey. Corey's dead. Okay, Corey has surrendered. That's the absolute worst. Where's the shuttle going? Oh, I undrafted it, of course. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to give this person a run around. They're not armed with a pistol or anything. And I don't think they would have picked one up from Corey. Oh, Corey's not bleeding, so he's gonna be okay if we can actually get to him. What we need to do, though, is lure that person out of this section of the ship. Okay, we got them chasing us now. What I want to do is I want to bring Edward onto the shuttle over here, and Nadia's going to give Blondie the runaround and not get hit, but Edward gets on board the shuttle and flies over to the other end. Actually, maybe we fly them both over. I don't know. Why are you faster than me? I don't understand. I really don't. Please tell me. Okay, how do I make this person surrender? Surrender. Okay, I think if I leave the ship... This might be the end of our run, guys, because if we can't get these 2 crew members back, we might as well start a new playthrough. Oh my god. I mean, this person's eventually going to run out of oxygen, but so will our people. Oh, what a train wreck. They're both unconscious still. I wonder if they're from a particular... if this Blondie person is from a particular faction or what. Is Nadia awake? Now, the nice thing about our surrendered crew members is that we could bring them back on board our own ship because they're still unconscious. Let's have Edward sleep for a minute. The only problem is that they're going to walk super slowly. Blondie's going to be hanging out here because that's where the oxygen is, but we might be able to save Nadia if we're quick and clever about it. Okay, I think... no, we need every ounce of his rest bar filled up in order to get this done, if we're going to get it done at all. Corey's dead. Corey's absolutely dead. So is Nadia. Okay, we're out of time. We gotta try to... we gotta at least make some attempt to salvage the situation. If we get down to just one crew member, we're gonna start over. So we can... the idea here is if we can get Edward off and pick up Nadia. She's coming. She's coming. I don't think we're gonna make it. There's no way we're gonna stop her with our accuracy problems that we're having. So we have to get to the shuttle. That's our only hope of winning. Or not winning, but surviving at all. We're just gonna have to make a run for it. And why did you betray Nadia like that? Don't do Nadia like that. Okay. That was weird. That was super weird. It usually happens when they regain consciousness. I wouldn't expect that to happen in that circumstance where Nadia is still unconscious. There's no way... considering the route that we would have to take through the ship and where Blondie's at, there's no possible way we can save Corey. He's dead. Sorry, Corey. We gotta cut our losses. I'm gonna see if we can manage with 2 crew members, but it's gonna be really rough. Corey's dead. We wouldn't have even made it over there in time, even if we had tried. Okay, can you pick up Nadia and bring her to the bed? That's better. Now she can at least rest properly. She is not happy. Okay, what kind of skills do we lose? Let's take a look. We only have Edward right now. Nadia is still marked as surrendered. I hope that she's going to recover from that when she wakes up. I'm not entirely sure. We could maybe free her? Let me see. Okay. Oh, she's back to normal now. Okay. Both of our guys are starving, actually. Let's have them eat and then sleep. This sucks. These guys both need sleep. This is not sleeping. But, I mean, they have to stock the generator. I guess I'll allow it. So right now we can't do anything except for sleep. I think we gotta get some grow beds started if we want our crew to survive. This could be a place for a small grow bed. What's that? 3 infra blocks is costly. But we're gonna have to make it work. Actually, I don't really want these by my airlock in case we have to defend... I mean, if we have to defend against borders, we're screwed anyway. So, this is fine. Yeah, let's take a look at our skills now. So we have botany still, we have industry still. We have research still. We have one person doing everything here. Mining, industry, research, and botany. And the other person is doing nothing but research, I guess. Okay, well, we'll have him work on research. At least Nadia's not going to work on research. Although it's a shame because she has a much higher potential. She's just a better character than Edward all around. This is super unfortunate. I guess we're gonna have Edward work on mining because that's something he can eventually get good at. And he can also do logistics. And then we'll put research as secondary. That'll be okay-ish. I mean, it's the best we can manage. Where's the shuttle going? I have concerns. Okay. We're gonna start growing some vegetables and some fruits here. These require botany for the fruit. Do we have a botany 4 on board? We don't, so it's just gonna be vegetables for now. Where are we going here? Oh, do we have a cargo transfer order? We do. Let's get rid of that. We've got Psycho. Where did my crew member go? They're both back on board the ship. The shuttle went over there by itself. Okay. Don't understand, but it's fine. Maybe they already loaded the cargo into the airlock? Doesn't show us the inventory. Alright, we're gonna move on to another sector and away from this train wreck. And we're gonna see if we can manage. Civilians, give us your water. Civilians may also have medical services available. We gotta check our medical requirements. There's a derelict here, but I don't know if we can even afford to explore it with only 2 people. Fortunately, both of our 2 people that we still have are the pistol wielders, so we have that going for us at least. What can we sell? We could sell a couple soft blocks. I mean, we don't technically need to sell anything right now. Let's hang on to what we have, and we need tech blocks if we're gonna get anywhere. The nice thing is this is going to reduce the amount of resources that it takes for us to get our hypersleep chambers going, I guess. So that's something. Trying to decide how much money we should spend on water. Let's fill the rest of the hold. And for that, we're gonna trade. I don't want to give up too many hull scrap because I think we're close to getting a recycler online. But we do also need infra blocks, I think. I'm going to accept this for a minute, but I want to see how much it costs to build a recycler. How many infra blocks does it take? 3 infra blocks for that, and another 1 for the water purifier. So we need 4 infra blocks total. Or no, if we get the recycler online, then we don't need a 4th one because the recycler is going to provide an infra block. So I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to do all this in one transaction. Soft blocks. That. 2 more infra blocks on top of the 1 that we already have, and then the rest is water. I think we can live with this. Okay, so these guys, we're going to do some logistics here. We don't have enough water for the grow bed, but that'll be fixed shortly here, at least for the short term. What's going on here? Civilians are exploring. Okay, we gotta get over there. They're taking our loot. That's an emergency situation. That can't be allowed to stand. Why would you leave the port when I told the guys to get on board? Okay. Super weird. Alright. Well, the civilians cleared it for us. There's no aliens on board as far as we can tell, so whatever they left behind, we're going to take immediately as an expedited transfer. This is a stroke of luck that we're finding an empty derelict. It's unfortunate, though, that some of the resources from it are going to be gone. They might have taken everything. Okay, we've explored the pirate ship Fortune's Favorite. Okay, and we're gonna take all this. We got some meat and we got some seeds and nuts. That's really good. We're gonna expedite transfer that. And we're gonna do that today. What are we doing, guys? Come on, please. For the love of Pete. Okay. Do the thing. Okay, we're getting boxes now. We got the idea. I'm keeping the shuttle locked here to force them to do work on board the derelict instead of going home. I think that's it for the resource transfer, yes. So now that that's done, we can allow our guys to go home. Better. Okay, we're gonna start some mining as soon as we're able to. We need to buy more water already, because we already used almost all of it going into... Oh, bad temperature. Oh, rough. Okay. We're gonna have to use an infra block for a thermal regulator to keep our grow beds healthy, which means that we need to buy another infra block to build our recycler. It's every snowball effect. It's real rough, guys. Okay. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna sell the human meat because it's just gonna make us sick anyway if we try to eat it. I mean, we can't. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that anyway. And then we want an infra block. We can afford to buy a little more water. It's not that expensive. Let's leave about 1,000. So this gives us 6 water units to play around with. It's gonna be a little while, I think, before we get our water purifier online. Okay, I'm going to start with hull scrapping. I'm not going to start doing any other scrapping until they leave the sector, the civilians. Because otherwise they're just going to take whatever we salvage, I think. What are we doing here? Is that hull scrapping? I guess we're scrapping hull blocks from the hyperdrive. That makes sense. They're going to send a shuttle over to pick up the hull blocks? They did not. We could also think about getting medical services from the civilian ship, assuming they have it, which they do. How much does it cost is the real question. Let's wait until our guys rest for the night. Or at least until they come back from the derelict. Okay, and let's see about our conditions here. We don't have any chronic wounds on either of these guys, but I think we want to send them over for medical service anyway. Why won't it? None of our guys have wounds. I guess they just have a bunch of debuffs and malnourishment, which isn't enough to warrant medical service. So it's not giving us that option. Alright, working on salvaging. What do we really need? We need soft scrap, and we need to get a recycler online. I think we should have enough resources now to build that. Let's do that. Here we go. We're gonna see how well we manage for a little while with 2 crew members. If it becomes untenable, then we'll just leave and start a new playthrough. We have the cultist ship coming in, but they're going to be a little while, so we can afford to let our guys sleep. At least for a couple hours. Got a lot of debuffs that they have to get rid of. Okay, I think it's time to jump prep. I have to make sure that Edward gets a chance to eat once we get to our next stopover. I hope this loops back around because I want to get that green crystal before we leave the area. We got a cultist ship here, which I don't like so much. Can we wait them out? Come on. That's 6 more turns. Stay in hyperspace. There we go. Oh no, there's another one. Okay, but they left the sector, so we're good. We're good. Let's see if we can get the recycler online here. I think we should be able to get that started. Here we are. Okay. Alright, let's work the recycler. What do we need first of all? I think we need some infra blocks. I'm gonna start by making 4 infra blocks. And then we're gonna also make 2 hull blocks. Nadia's our research person. I thought she was also our... She's not supposed to be doing research. You need to be doing industry, lady. There we go. This is puzzling to me. Why does she keep going to do research, even though it's not her priority task? Here we go. She should be doing logistics and industry and logistics and industry as long as there's industry work to do. Now she's doing it, it seems like. And then our other guy should be the one who's doing research. Okay, Nadia's basically doing everything on board, of course, and Edward's just helping with logistics and doing the research. That's a life, letting your crewmates do all the work. We actually had... Did we actually have food to eat? Yeah, we had a little bit of artificial meat and a little bit of seeds and nuts that we found on board one of the derelicts that we just passed. So we're actually able to eat food, and that really did a huge favor for us in terms of our max health. You can see that their max health has gone way up from what it was before. This little carrot here shows what their health can get to while they're awake. And that's gone way up because we've eliminated 2 of their nutrient deficiencies with the food that we took on board just now. Okay, we're actually done with this sector. So we're gonna let them... I'm gonna let them eat breakfast first. We've got plenty of industry and stuff to do while we're in flight, so... let's have Edward be our navigator if we can. Edward decided to eat algae after eating food from the kitchen. Guess he was hungry. Okay, Edward's navigating good. That's what we wanted. So Nadia's continuing to work the recycler while Edward is flying the ship. Okay. Where do we go here? Do we backtrack? I think we have to backtrack to get the Hyperium. Get 3 Hyperium units, that's pretty good. And then we can also get some carbon and some raw chemicals that we can sell or potentially manufacture with later. I'm so happy that we got this recycler online. This is making me feel better about our whole situation, even though we're down to 2 people. The real question is, will we be able to clear derelicts with only 2 people? That remains to be seen. If we can do that, then we're golden. If we can't, then we're just going to have to make a short hop to the end and ignore all the derelicts we pass, which is not ideal, but hey, it's a way to survive. Yeah, so our third guy there, Corey, was literally trapped in between the hypersleep chamber and the person who was punching him. There was no way that he could escape. He was completely blocked. And he couldn't outfight that person because he was too tired. And I think she was a lot stronger in any case. I wonder if these guys walk faster if they don't have their weapons out. Maybe having Nadia punched unconscious is something we could have avoided if we told her to put her weapon back. Might be worth an experiment. Let's see. Wait till they're done with their breakfasts and sleeping and all that. Okay, so after they get through their morning routine here, we're going to draft Nadia and see if we can assess whether Nadia runs faster with the gun. Nadia is rebelling against working because her environment is too uncomfortable. Let's, Why is she sleeping in the one spot that's got the oxygen generator? No, we don't want that. This bed is going to be assigned to Nadia. And this bed... Yeah, okay. So... There we go. Now she's got a comfortable spot to sleep, at least. She rebelled. I'm gonna let her sleep. Actually, let's do our little experiment first. So where we got her, let's see how fast she walks in 1x here. So 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. I think she does walk a tiny bit faster without the weapon drawn. I believe she does. So we'll have to keep that in mind for next time. If we're fleeing from a situation and we need to get out of there in a hurry, having the weapons out is not the way to go. Okay, and Edward is working on his mining skills, which fortunately we have time to do right now. It's a good time for him to practice. It's almost at level 2 already. So the new crew learning system is really coming in handy, filling in gaps where we're missing, where we lost skills due to the loss of a crew member. Let's take a look at our industry. Nadia's doing research. I think we probably need to be doing more industry instead. So go ahead and produce another 2 hull blocks there. Hull blocks aren't necessarily immediately useful to us. The thing that they give us is their trade goods, right? They're things we can produce that we can get money from, and that's really what's going to save us. Okay, got that done. Let's have both of our guys sleep, because I don't know what's going to be in the next sector. We might be hitting another derelict. Okay, and we're gonna let them both eat and apparently set the algae dispenser on fire slightly. And fix that, and then we're gonna have you both sleep for another 3 hours. Okay, we're good. I think, Edward's upset because he messed up. I messed up so bad. Why am I so clumsy? I can relate. Alright. I think we already had Edward eat in the middle of the night, so he should be alright in terms of food. Okay, I want to go to this derelict, which we haven't checked out yet. But we have a bunch of cultist ships incoming. We also have a military line ship, though. I'm gonna see if we can quickly trade with the military alliance. Maybe they'll also check out the derelict, sort of like the civilians did for us a minute ago. This is actually good placement. The military alliance ship, unfortunately, is not one of the ones that has guns. It only has a shuttle of boarding people on board. So we'll see if they go to the derelict. I don't know if they will. They have no interest in our hull blocks that we just produced. They do have... We have the opportunity here to buy more water if we want it. They have no tech blocks. They have a bunch of base materials that we don't have much use for. We could get some food. But we don't have a lot of money is the thing, so I think we better hang on to the money that we have. How much soft scrap do we have? We have 13 soft scrap, so I'm going to sell them 2 soft blocks. Actually, I think I don't want to tie up their shuttles right now. I think I want to sit for a minute. I'm really hoping these guys will go clear the alien ship for us. Let's see. We're going to start clearing it. I think we're going to have to come back later. We're going to have to do multiple trips. Because these guys are going to get on us. We only got like 3 hours, and it's going to take more than 3 hours with only 2 people to clear a derelict. At least if there's any aliens on board. Obviously, if there's no threats, then it's going to be a little bit faster. Okay, so let's... Changing up the teams here. Both of them are now Group 1. Edward's Group 2, Nadia's Group 3. So we're going to send out Edward to lure out the aliens. Nice thing is Edward can shoot at them while he's luring them out, so that might speed up the process a little bit, actually. Okay, that's good. Keeping an eye on the time here. The military alliance is indeed helping us out. That's fantastic. Fantastic. We're in luck. Well, we're probably going to have to leave the sector and come back again when the cultists have gone. But the cultists won't take the stuff that's on board, so that's okay. Yeah, now, in an ideal circumstance, one of those military alliance guys would die and they would leave their gun behind, and we could take it, and then we would even be well armed and easily able to take on the aliens. That'd be fantastic if that happened, but I'm not counting on that, because it seems like those guys are armed well enough to clear the ship here. Get Nadia on kind of an overwatch. Let's actually get our guys both back here and let them take care of business. Because like I said, if one of them dies, that's good for us. It's a weird place to put cover objects. They're up against the wall, so that I don't know how they're gonna use that for cover. Oh, they're coming. The alien really wants us. They're not very accurate either. Check that out. Okay. It's getting close to the time where we need to go back to our ship. Let's try to clear this ship first, at least see what's on it. We can make a determination whether or not it's worth it to come back. Oh, one of them's not armed. He's punching. Okay, we've explored the SGS Thumpkin. We're gonna make a beeline back for our ship. I think there's only 3 units of cargo on board. I think we can get our guys to quickly load them up. If the cultists board us while we're not there, it's not the end of the world, because... It's not the end of the world because there's nobody on board our ship for them to fight with. As long as our guys are not exposed to them and they don't have guns to actually destroy our ship with, I think we're fine. Okay, so let's look at our shuttles inventory now. We've only got a unit of alien meat. I thought we should have had more. Did the military alliance beat us to the meat? They might have. No, all we got is the stinking alien corpse. Literally, it smells awful. I don't know what happened to our other supplies there, but it's okay. Okay, so we got that. Let's get our hyperdrive started. I'm going to be ready to get out of here, but I want to wait and see what the cultists do before we actually leave the sector. Unless they have guns, then we're going to hightail it. They're right next to us, which I don't like so much. And they do, in fact, have guns. So we're going to cross our fingers and hope that they fight with the military alliance first and us second. There's nothing else we can do. If they decide to destroy our ship... Oh, no. Well, we could agree to a ceasefire, maybe shut down our hyperdrive if we really need to. Let's try to avoid that. I think we might be okay. We're almost got our hyperdrive charged. They're not doing much damage with these little tiny dinky auto turrets anyway. Okay, we took a little hull damage, no big deal. We're out of here. And there wasn't enough on that derelict to merit going back and revisiting the sector, I think. But I'm happy we were able to clear it in any case. Nadia's working her butt off. Not only does she gotta do all the industry and do all the grow beds and half the logistics, but she's also gotta fix everything that's broken. Got her work cut out for her. Okay, let's see how our... Okay, we got one more hull block in our production queue here. Oh, we're actually running low on advanced power, or we're not keeping up with the demand. We have plenty of blue crystals, so it's not that we're out. It's just that the generator is not producing it quickly enough. So you can see this was briefly out of power. Yeah, we're gonna have Nadia rest because she's been working in an uncomfortable factory environment. And we're gonna move on to another satellite sector, which is this one here. Now, somehow within the exploration of this next sector, we're gonna have to turn up, I think, 2 more tech blocks, or 4 more tech blocks for the hypersleep chambers. We do have 2 ships here that we can trade with, so either of them might have tech blocks, and we also have a derelict in the sector. Either of them might help us out with that. So we could be in good shape here. I don't know yet where we're gonna put the tech blocks if we do, or where we're gonna put the hypersleep chambers if we do build them. We struck out here with the tech blocks. These guys have 2 tech blocks. We're gonna buy both of those because we absolutely have to. I think I'm gonna sell a unit of space food. We're gonna sell 3 hull blocks. These guys are giving us a pretty good price. We're going to sell a couple carbon units and 1 unit of base metals, or 1 unit of noble metals rather, and a couple base metal units. So we're actually getting some money in addition to the 2 tech blocks, and some of that money we're going to be using on water. We've got 5 water units. We're not in a hurry to get more. Let's get another 3, I think. I should have checked here to see if the water was cheaper. It's not anyway. We have the option to get energy blocks here if we need them. I'm going to sell these guys something so that they stay in the sector for a turn in case we decide that we need to buy something from them. But I want to check our kind of inventory first. let's see, what's 38 divided by 4 is what? 15 is, so 8, okay, it's 32. I'm trying to figure out how many hull blocks we can actually make from this. So, so if we make 9 hull blocks, that's 36, so we can sell 2 of these. Okay, so then let's take a look at how much our hypersleep chambers cost to make, and then we'll... where's it? Facility, hypersleep chamber. So they each cost 1 energy block, 1 soft block, 1 tech block, and 1 info. So it's 1 of every block. We have 2 energy blocks, technically. I think I'm going to buy a 3rd one, though. These guys have fairly cheap energy blocks. These guys have more expensive ones. So yeah, I'm going to buy an energy block here. Also, we should think about selling some blue crystals. What are they selling for? 71 a piece here. And 89 a piece here. Prices are always going to be garbage because these guys are not gonna... These guys are all going to have blue crystals that they want to offload. But we can afford to sell, like... It pains me to sell blue crystals because of the way the game was before, but that's how the way the game was before, and it's not like that anymore, so we gotta adapt. What was that weird sound? Oh, those guys are both... Oh, this is interesting. Even though we traded with the androids, they decided they were gonna go check out the derelicts before they went and trade with us. That's super interesting. Where can we dock here? The civilians are also checking out the derelict. So it's a race to kill the aliens. So we're gonna just chill with our android pals here. Our faithful robot friends. Let them lead the way and do all the work, hopefully. You guys don't need to patrol every single corner of this entire rock. Seriously, just get in the building. I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. Just shoot in from all the different entrances from a distance. We got a powerful 8-man fighting squad here. I like that idea. Their shuttles left them behind. That's either confidence or bad planning. So they're all just wandering around the... Don't take all my oxygen. How dare you? They're gonna take all our oxygen. I'm gonna move the shuttle off away from... Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm moving the shuttle away so that they don't steal all of our oxygen, and we still have some left later when we want to fly back to the ship. We can bring the shuttle and land it anywhere, basically, in order to get more oxygen. Okay, we see one of their guys getting bitten up a bit. Okay, we got the PCB, whatever the heck that word was, hang shot, I think it said. Let's get an expedite transfer going. We're gonna try to get this fertilizer unit. What are you doing? Okay. Okay, there we go. I think we got... Did you please tell me you do not just load a bunch of resources into the civilian shuttle? Please do not. I think they did. I think my teammates are I think my crewmates are knuckleheads, and we send a bunch of resources to the civilians. Oh, hold on. What did we just get? Maybe we did bring stuff on board. No, I take it back. I take back what I said about you guys. You guys are great. Well done. Okay, let's try to salvage a little bit while we're here. I think the big thing that we need right now is soft blocks. We could also potentially use some energy blocks, but we don't necessarily need them that badly. Soft blocks are the main demand right now. And we don't need to expedite anymore, I think. What did we... Are we supposed to get 2 tech blocks? Oh, we still have 4 trades queued. So we gotta wait for our trading to get done. So this shuttle actually took somebody on board because they're going to the derelict station, but they're gonna stop over here and pick up supplies. That's really interesting, actually. If we trade with somebody, that could be a way to sneak our guys on board. If we, like, pile a bunch of guys onto the shuttle and said, okay, let's have the shuttle go trade, and then we could board their ship. Not that that's a good idea, because we have no guns and no people to fight with, but just saying, you know, in other playthroughs or later on, that might be an option. Could be interesting. We got a schematic to help with our research, that's good. Metal refinery research is slowly but surely coming along. Of course, we have no place currently to build a metal refinery, but we can fix that up by just recycling more hull blocks. I think we should probably try to have some electronics components on hand, so let's recycle some tech scrap as well, eventually, when we get around to it. Okay, we can afford to sit here for a couple days. How's Nadia doing on her botany skill? Still working our way up to level 4 slowly. I think this vegetable income is really helping with the crew's nutrition. We still get vitamin deficiency anemia, but let's take a look at our kitchen real quick and see what the... So root vegetables provide a lot of carbs, not a lot of vitamins, but they do provide some vitamins. Well, unfortunately, we just don't have the skills yet to grow fruit, so we gotta stick with vegetables. We're Mark Watneying it out here. Trying to grow potatoes in the soil of whatever this asteroid is that we brought back on board with us. We still have... I'm trying to make sure we always have scrap queued for the recycler because we've got such an abundance of energy. We got to be spending it, using that to build up our economy. Still scrapping. We've got so much stuff going on board the ship that we don't have time for scrapping. That's okay, let's get caught up. She is uncomfortable. I think, Nadia, you better take a break. Maybe we give some... Let's give Nadia a break in her schedule in the middle of the day. I hate to reduce our productivity more than it is already, but I think it's necessary for her well-being. We're just going to give her a little 2-hour nap in the middle of the day to help her chill out and deal with some of the discomfort issues that she's facing. Funny thing is, these two don't like each other at all, but they're stuck with each other. There's nobody else. I wonder if they'll eventually become friends over time. I don't know what the dynamics of this social relationship thing are. Maybe if we get them an arcade machine, they'll be buddy-buddy. By the way, we have enough resources to both build and put energy rods in some hypersleep chambers, which is enough to let us travel 2 sectors. We should start thinking about where that stuff is going to be installed. I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to expand this area here. I think we can afford enough hull blocks to expand this a little bit and have a little room that's just off the bridge for the stasis pods. And I think that makes a lot of sense because they can get to the bridge immediately if we need to jump in a hurry. Let's do that. So we're going to lose our window on the bridge here. We might have to put in some lights. So let's see. So this is going to be a wall, right? And then we need 1 row that's just for like them to walk around. And then that's enough space for 2 pods. So this is good. I don't know. Let's check if the pods use basic power. So we don't have to worry about putting a power node there anymore. And we're going to continue making hull blocks while we're working on this. Looks like Edward actually did the construction. That's cool. Something that Nadia doesn't have to do. Our UI is stuck here. There we go. Edward's construction maxes out at 4, unfortunately. But hey, at least it's a thing that he can do. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna finish up our wall here. I'm gonna create a wall here. This is gonna be a door. And then here's our 2 hypersleep chambers. These don't create a lot of sleeping discomfort, so we should be okay having them right on the other side of a wall here. It's only -5. I don't think that's going to leak through. We can always move them if we need to. So as soon as this second pod here is built, I'm going to pause the game for a second and we're going to see how the comfort gets impacted. Let's make this wall priority. Make sure that gets sealed off properly before we get these done. And we can afford to sit here for a minute and wait for our crew members to do the construction and everything. There we go. Be nice if we could. I think ideally we'd like to get a couple more grow beds online. Nadia has the rebellion trait again, I think. No, she doesn't. She just messed up and she's hungry. I think she had an accident with the algae dispenser, but she's okay. I'm gonna try to have her. Actually, we're gonna try to have Edward repair that during the night, so that they can eat normally in the morning. There we go. Edward, we don't want you there because that's an uncomfortable spot. Edward is going to sleep over there. I'm going to make this bed off limits by just checking this and leaving these as no's. I think that should work, even if we get a new person on board. What we might do, actually, is take this bed and just move it over here. We can move this thermal regulator over by 1. But that's actually uncomfortable because of the gas scrubber, so it doesn't really matter. We could technically move this over here. But I'm not going to be bothered with that right now, I think. Okay, this is fine here. We'll see if this affects it at all. Okay, we got the construction going on here. Okay, so we're going to pause this real quick. We're getting the negative comfort from that, we are, and it's not coming through the wall. Perfect. Okay, we're going to give those each an energy rod. We have exactly 2 energy rods for that purpose, so that's good. We're probably going to want to buy 2 energy rods soonish for the next sector. I think we're going to salvage some more soft scrap and hull scrap while we're... No, we already got all the hull scrap, so it's really just soft scrap. Nadia's taking her midday nap. which also has a secondary side effect that it allows the shuttle to circulate more oxygen over the derelict for the salvage crew. All things considered, just noticed that we have a thing over here that we haven't picked up yet. Let's have, as soon as Edward's done with that, I'm gonna have him go pick this up. That's probably just a couple credits. 10 credits. I mean, hey, 10 credits is 10 credits. Sit in the chair. It's like, I'm tired of dismantling chairs. I'm gonna sit in this chair instead. Edward did not get a chance to eat, so let's have him eat. Better. How's our fertilizer supplies doing? Okay. Let's look at where our research is at. We're making our way towards the assembler. That's good. Nadia's turn to go salvaging. I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we're ready to move on to the next sector. I'm gonna give both of these guys an hour of sleep first. 2 hours, because they got a bunch of... Edward recovered from his injury, that's good. Nadia still has some spacesuit fatigue going on. Nadia is good. There we go. Alright, we're ready to move on to the next sector finally. And we're ready to move on to the next star system, whenever that comes. So we're going to finish clearing this sector first. It's unfortunate that we don't have our allies here to help us out. Maybe we skip over this and come back when the military alliance is back in the neighborhood. If we're lucky, the military alliance will head back that way while we're here mining. Hyperium crystals are very nice. These guys still have no... They do have tech blocks. Hello. Hello, tech blocks. Alright. I'm going to give up 1 unit of raw chemicals, 2 units of base metal. We can actually sell our 2 units of energy scrap. 2 units of energy scrap does nothing for us. We need 6 of them to really make anything. Sell 1 unit of tech scrap. Let's sell a bunch of tech scrap. We don't use it that often. Okay, so we got our 2 tech blocks. We're spending a little bit of our money, but we got plenty. And I think these guys also have a fertilizer, and we're not going to be able to produce that for a while, so I'm going to buy like 3 more fertilizer units. That's good. So that, with those 2 new infra blocks, I think we'll have enough to produce our own water supplies from the water purifier. Yeah, it only takes 1 tech block, so that's pretty good. So now we could stop buying water from other ships. Getting a little more self-sufficient, 1 machine at a time. You want to place this way to allow walking paths all around it. As soon as we can manage, we want to get logistics robots online, I think. We should add that to our research queue. I don't think that costs us anything in terms of it doesn't cost us experimental research. Let's see what this costs us. This costs us, I'm looking at the salvage robot, it costs us 2 tech blocks, 2 energy blocks, and 2 infra blocks. The logistics robot uses much less energy cell, which is pretty important. Still costs us 2 tech blocks, but only 1 energy block. I think we can go straight for the salvage robot. I don't think we need the shield generator first. I think the salvage robots would help us out a ton. You can bring on so many more resources in such a short amount of time. We might need to get artificial meat first. I think after we do the assembler, we're going to focus on botany too. And maybe the workbench. Did we get the workbench done already? No. Checking our... Okay, yeah, so for advanced nutrition, we have to do fruit and vegetable experiments, which means we need to have a lot more food production, probably. Okay, so we're waiting 1 more day to get our last Hyperium done, and meanwhile we're going to be building our water purifier. And Nadia also has to work the grow beds. Beautiful. Alright. So the water, we're going to produce if we have less than 2, and we're going to produce if we have less than 4. Don't need to have a lot of water on board at the same time. Just need enough to keep ahead of our grow bed demands, and still have enough left over for oxygen. So now we're up to 4 water units, which is good. Okay, and we got Edward back on board. I'm going to follow the military alliance around, I think. Oh, at least for the moment. I'm going to stop here and get the base metals, though. Edward's working his way up to level 3 in mining. Nadia's taken a long time to learn botany. She doesn't have much practice because there's only 1 set of grow beds to work on. Alright, so the military alliance is leaving us in the dust here. I'm hoping that they'll circle... Actually, they can't circle back around this way because there's no connection, right? But we have to stop here because there's just so much good stuff here that we can't pass it up. I think we're gonna go check out the derelict. So we're gonna swing back through there, maybe on the way out of the sector. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, more Hyperium is good Hyperium. And we can get everything else here too, starting with raw chemicals. Androids are coming in. Well, let's queue some more scrap. There's another 2 hull blocks. And let's make another 4 infra blocks as well. Let's check our soft scrap total. We still have quite a bit of soft scrap. We can queue a little bit of soft scrap production as well. ACS smoldering pile. What do we got for us? Tech blocks, tech blocks, tech blocks. No, but you do have cheap energy blocks. I think we're going to take 1 of those because we're probably going to need it sooner or later. I'm going to sell you 3 hull blocks and 2 soft blocks and a couple units of biomatter. Yeah, I think that's good. So I think we actually need from you. We could get fertilizer, but we already have 5. So we're okay for now. We could get food if we needed it, but I think we're kind of okay-ish for now. A steel plate could enable us to make guns for our crew earlier on, or they could enable us to make robots if we manage to find a unit of plastic. So we're gonna get one steel plate. And let's see where our item fabricator is in our queue here. So I'm going to put the item fabricator down here, I think. If it ends up turning out that we somehow come across a unit of plastic for cheap, then we'll bump that up in our queue and prioritize that. We really have to hope that one of these early derelicts is going to have a new crew member in one of the hypersleep chambers, because if we get to like 3 systems into the game and we don't have any new crew members, then we're kind of just stuck mining, which, I mean, we can get through the game that way. It's not super exciting, though. We don't get to do a lot of the stuff that we would like to do, like boarding derelict ships and killing aliens and doing ship-to-ship combat. They did reduce the cost, supposedly, of hiring crew members from a leisure station. So we see a leisure station. Might be worth checking it out and see how much they cost. Pirates coming in next turn. I think we should have time to finish our mining operations. We've only got 2 more nodes to do here, and then we're headed back to the ship anyway. Okay, let's get our hyperdrive spun up. Okay, so the pirates went that way, so we're not able to get that derelict right now. This one over here that we haven't explored yet. And stop here in mine. Wondering if we should try to squeeze in another grow bed here, like maybe next to the hull stabilizer over here. Let's wait till we get to 4 botany before we do that, although it will take longer to get to 4 botany if we have fewer grow beds. I'm not going to wait for the military alliance to show up because I think we've already traded with them. Make sure guys are somewhat well rested. I think they're okay-ish. Okay, we're going to stop here and mine, and then we're going to kind of check out that one last derelict and hope that the military alliance or the civilians are nearby, and that the pirates are not. Some damage to our hyperdrive here. We're not overweight, so there was an accident during navigation or something. I'm not sure. Must have been. Or maybe it got hit by... No, it's been a while since we got shot at by the cultist, so I think it must have been just happened due to a nav accident. It's like Nadia's having a little trouble fixing it. We got some of the damage fixed. Okay, it's fixed. That's better. Okay, I think we're good to travel here. Let's wait till Edward is done with his logistics. Alright, that's good. So while Nadia's sleeping, we'll navigate. Oh shoot, there's this dead end. There's a wasted jump, but that's okay. Well, 2 wasted jumps, actually, because we had to backtrack once we got there. See, this is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. Doesn't actually matter which way we go here. 1% chance to obey the pirates. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Don't screw up the coordinates, Edward. I'm counting on you. See what the pirate ship looks like. They do not have guns, so they're going to send a shuttle over. But we're going to be gone by the time it gets here. Okay, we lucked out. Military alliance is in the house. Okay, we're gonna let our guys nap for like an hour while the military alliance gets their shuttle underway. Give them an opportunity to maybe 1 more hour. Give them opportunity to mount a search on the derelict, which they're not doing, unfortunately. Oh no, they're there. They're leaving now, so good timing. We'll be right behind you guys. Are they not? No, I guess that's where their shuttle bay is. It's on that side like that. But we're gonna go over here and see what we can see. Oh, I didn't mean to dock at the airlock, actually. Let's dock out over here. Again, I'm jealous of their logistics robot stations. It's a very small ship. It's going to be a quick search. I guess there's a door back there somewhere. Okay, this was nothing. So let's expedite transfer all these water units. Get them on board the shuttle. I think that was all the salvage, or all the items, rather. Okay, what else do we need? Hull scrap we could use some more of. Soft scrap we could use some more of. We'll pick up whatever infra scrap we get from doing that. And then tech scrap can also sell kind of well, so we might get more of that too. Black Betty, what do you have for us in terms of medical service? We don't need any, apparently. You have some interesting raw materials and stuff, but you don't have any, like, tech blocks for sale. I have a couple energy blocks, but they're a bit expensive. You don't want our hull blocks. Okay, so we're ready to move on to the next star system at this point, as soon as we're finished salvaging this derelict. So we can sail onward at our leisure. I forgot to check if they had plastic. I don't think they did. Should really probably get the workbench online. We'll see. Our research, I think, is going to be ahead of our construction because of the low availability of tech blocks in our starting sector, so we're going to have options by the time we're able to actually build stuff. That is to say, to build factories and stuff. We'll probably be building some hull expansion and some more grow beds before we get there. Trying to think if we wanted to put the grow beds somewhere that was kind of efficient and nice, wherever we put them. I think we can maybe put them in a section over here, across from the kitchen. What's the work comfort like of our kitchen? That's the wrong button. There we go. Work comfort here is good. So we were to just spitballing here. We have the option to make a bunch more infra blocks. So we could conceivably stretch out our hull like this. How big do we need to actually build one of these food things? Let's see, it's 4 by 5. So this part is going to be wall, so this is one longer than it needs to be. That'll do. So that's going to get us more grow bed space that can help us increase our skill, and then eventually we'll be able to start growing vegetable or fruits as well as vegetables and improve our nutrient situation. Nadia needs a break. Okay, she's heading back. That's good. Nadia is starving. Her nutrient situation is bad. I think the new grow bed should help with that. We can just cram carbohydrates and get the little bit of vitamins that we get from potatoes until the Martian expedition. I mean, until we get more artificial meat and stuff. Because they're both dying from lack of nutrients. I think we're going to think about buying food the next opportunity we get that we can actually afford. Hold on one second. There's my cat there. She said hello. Hello, kitty. Who's a good bear? We're done scrapping. I'm gonna wait until this whole construction is done before we jump. Okay, we can start working on our wall here. Hope that we haven't miscalculated our available space here. No, we're good. I think we actually built more than we needed to, maybe. I think we could... Yeah, it's 4x5. Guess we might as well. That's kind of already built, so we might as well finish that. Let's do some more recycling still. We just used up a bunch of hull blocks, so we're going to make 2 more. Kitchen doesn't get too hot while this is under construction. I think it'll be alright. Not in a radiation sector. I'm a bit worried about how much you guys are talking and yelling at each other. Maybe chill out a little bit. Hold on. I don't know how we're going to keep up with everything once Nadia has even more botany work to do, but she'll manage somehow. Okay, we actually got this done, so we could install another thermal regulator over here. Get that started. Got one more elsewhere to build. And this room will be set, ready to go. I think I'm gonna have this over here. We can also put in some hull window. I'll wait till that little last hull brick is done, I think. Okay, Industry 2 has been researched. So all of our stuff is gonna go a little bit faster, which is nice. We're gonna have these 2 guys are gonna be veteran crew members by the time we're done. They're gonna have all their skills maxed. They're like, we did everything ourselves. I'm gonna move this. Yeah, this is alright. That's fine. Okay. Okay, we got light. We have Grobet coming online. We need more infra blocks. That's another 10 infra blocks. We still have 4 units of fertilizer. I don't think I'm going to fill all of these grow beds right away, because I don't want to, like, overproduce food and then run out of fertilizer. I think we want to produce just enough for our crew to get by. So we're going to keep this on full production. Or maybe we spin this down. Let's put rules on this. So this is like emergency backup production if we don't have enough food. So this is going to continue producing for now, but eventually we want to kind of have this thing take over. You probably want to think about putting a second thermal regulator in the room, as I usually tend to do with grow beds, to protect it against heat spikes. I think we're going to do that here. Alright, let's get our... We're going to get 2 plants queued here, and we're just going to have those on infinite Maybe we have... we'll just start with one more to begin with. I want to see how this affects our food production rate. Maybe it'll balance out. Okay, I think we're done salvaging. Yeah, we were done salvaging a while ago, so we're ready to move on to the next sector now. Yeah, and I think we should... I'm going to adjust our research a little bit. Thinking about what we have and what we need. I think the next thing we need is guns for our crew. So for that reason, I'm going to bump up the workbench and the item fabricator, because that's going to enable us to continue exploring derelicts. And that's going to be what enables us to get to the end game at this point. So we need to have either probably two assault rifles is what we need right now. So we're going to look out for opportunities to buy assault rifles, and we're also going to work on getting to the point where we can manufacture our own. Do we want to go to the Military Alliance safe system, or do we want to go to an Android collective system? Let's see where our resource-rich sector is. It's way in the middle here. It actually doesn't matter which way we go, because it's equidistant, so we can go one hop here, one hop here. Either way, we can end up in this sector. And then we go through the Merchant Federation here, and then to the resource-rich sector. So which do we like better, the Military Alliance or the androids? I think the androids are gonna give us some cool tech blocks and stuff like that, so let's go with the androids. The androids have always been our buddies in these playthroughs. Oh, cultists, you're so rude. How much Hyperium do you have? We don't have to worry about it right now. So we're gonna go the long way around. Oh, I lied. Oh, there was 2 cultist ships in the sector. That's scary. Okay, we failed our evasion, but there is a Military Alliance ship here with us. I think we're gonna just jump out right away, but we might hang around for a minute to see if the Military Alliance and the cultists will fight each other. I think this was a derelict that we never really salvaged, that we left behind because the cultists were all over the place in the sector. Yeah, so we're close enough to the Military Alliance ships that we don't want to risk them boarding us instead of the military. They're actually shooting at us. Okay. So the Military Alliance would have been no match for them, probably. Okay, we see 2 blue checkboxes, so we're good to go on to the next star system. You completed the tutorial. Alright, let's see what we got in the next sector here. We got some chemicals and an android ship. Let's go see what the androids have for us. And by the way, how many tech blocks do we have now? 1. Okay, we got, 15 tech blocks. These guys are loaded. Look at that. We have the capability to build 3 more hull blocks. I'm gonna sell the 2 that we have now, so we can buy as many tech blocks as possible. These guys don't really want anything else. We could sell some noble metals. Yeah, we're gonna sell 2 units, 3 units of raw chemicals, or another tech block. Could also sell some electronics components. These are really bad prices for electronics components. Maybe we'll sell some biomatter instead. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna pick up a cool 6 tech blocks here. And I think that's going to be it for tonight's Space Haven stream. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around for a minute. If you're watching on YouTube, I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. It's free. And we'll see you next time. Take care.